The whole purpose for us of putting the Middle Management Development Programme together was because we've got a very, very diverse workforce, but it's not at the most senior levels. So we were very clear that the more we were able to do in terms of succession planning and putting and investing in colleagues at middle management, then they can be promoted. And then that would make eventually our senior management as diverse as the rest of the organisation. And in terms of the difference, 50% of colleagues who've attended the programme have now been promoted, so it is working.
In most UK organisations, people are promoted on their technical skills, and councils like Brent are no exception. The whole idea was to help them be better managers and leaders, more inspiring, more encouraging, more future-focused. And then they built on that. They went through 5 different modules. They looked at things like how do you build powerful relationships of trust, managing performance, which for us is motivating better performance, it's not managing at all. Things like delegation, coaching skills, so they don't have to give their own responses, they can coach other people to come up with their own solutions. Things like managing change successfully and influencing people you don't have authority over. Those kinds of things were the things they really needed to know.
I think most people have an understanding of what they understand their personality to be and how you come across to other people. But having a conversation with colleagues and it all coming out in the open is a great experience. So I found it quite eye-opening that there was others that were very different to myself and that had a kind of fear of understanding that you're very different to your colleagues. But it also gives you the kind of impetus to start making changes or actually developing yourself a bit further. So overall, I thought it was a great thing that the council did with T3, and I kind of see how other people are changing their approaches to different people. So I think it's actually kind of embedded quite well within the council.
So we brought together all our senior managers, and everybody did Truth Teller, and that enabled us to have conversations, very open conversations with each other about how our preferences in terms of leadership, or even just how we prefer to communicate, what our thinking patterns are. And we did that so that people could have very clear conversations with each other and be able to connect with each other better as a result of it. And I think that was really, really helpful.
The thing about Brent was that Carolyn, the chief executive, takes development so seriously that she was personally involved in the design. She spent days with those middle managers, being able to work with them and hear what their issues were, running a module about managing a political interface, which she was again intimately involved in. So that was really enjoyable, getting that commitment and that time from a chief executive.
T3 have brought real energy to this programme and real enthusiasm, which our participants on the course have really, really valued the time they have spent. And so that's been really beneficial to the organisation, and whenever I've been a part of the programme, it's been fun as well, so that's really great. And actually, more important almost is that